Good morning. Part 2 of doing these jelly printed doodle books. I don't know what else to call them. So I've done them blind. So I'm just going to they're all cut to size. I don't know which is which. So I'm just going to make up 4 little books. And we'll see what we get. I don't know if you can even see. Let me just let me lift you up just a tad more. There. Right. Okay. Ready? I've done these covers. I've laminated them. I don't think they're going to work. I think, well, the lamination started coming off there, which isn't a biggie, but I don't think, because they're going to have 4 pages in each, I don't think they're going to fit, but we're going to try. Yeah, so I laminated. So what I did was the runoff papers, I put the stencils on top of that and just laminated them together. So, I don't know, it might work, it might not. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So each one's going to have 4 pages. So that's 1. We'll have a look at them in a minute. 2, 3, 4. As long as they get 1 of each different one. Just put those over there. 1, 2. Let's mix it up. 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So, if you've watched Budgie Coopson do this, what you do is you stick them back to back. Alright, so that'll look like that. Well, this one will look like that, I should say. Fun. They're great. Right. So, let the sticking begin. Let's try it in one of those... let me try it in one of these. Which way up? That way? Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, I'll have to make some other covers. It's okay. That was going to be waste anyway, so it's not a biggie. So all I need to do is make a cover, stick it on, and then bind the edges. So they don't want to bend. There's so much paint on them. It's 300 GSM paper, so cool. Nice. Let's just have a quick flick through all of them. That's cool. Look at this one. Did we do that one? Right. Okay, I'm going to get sticking. I'm not going to make you watch that do all that. I'll get 3 of them done and basically done. And then we'll come back and do the last one together. All right, I'll be back with you probably in about an hour. See you then. Right, carrying on with these doodle books. As you can see, I've completed 3. I've got 1 more to do, which I'm going to do with you. So this is how they turn out. And obviously you just doodle. Doodle your life. Okay, centangling. Yeah, whatever you fancy doing. And this one, well, all of them actually. I've got 3 layers that you can see. So, yeah, so that's how they turn out. They're just little things that you can slip in your bag with a black pen or whatever colour pen and doodle. So the covers are gel prints that I've made previously. And this is the last one. These stamps are, this one is from a Visible Image, and it's Imagine, Dream, Inspire, VIS IDI 01. Let me just hold that for you. Okay. Now then, has it gone blurry? No, jolly good. Yeah, so that's that one. The Express Yourself one is a really old stamp. Let me just... Okay, so you get the idea. Yeah, the Express Yourself one is this ancient Art Girls rubber stamp. I picked it up. I don't even think they're going anymore, but That was the words, and I've kept it out because I like her. Must do some more of her. Right, okay, so this is the last one. This is the chosen gel print. First of all, I need to stick the last one together. So I'd say I left this bit so that you could see how you do it, basically. So yeah, all you got to do is cut the paper, fold it in half, and then you stick wrong side to wrong side, line it up the best you can. I have had to trim those just a hair because you don't always get it perfectly lined up. So yeah, so I'm just going to stick some glue on this one. See, I've slightly missed there, so we will have to do a bit of trimming, but that's fine. Let me pop that there. We'll get this one stuck. I use a combination of glue stick, and then I go around the edges with what are you called? Art glitter glue. Yeah, and that's kind of it really. They're great fun. Really nice way to use up your gel prints. You can't coat the pages with anything, because otherwise you're not going to be able to draw on them, because a lot of people sort of say, oh well, it gets sticky, but none of mine have ever become sticky, but I don't know. Yeah, the actual paint itself could become sticky. I don't think I've ever had it. So the easiest way to do this is to lay it on its spine, offer it up, quickly move it around because of the art glitter glue. It grabs in minutes, and then squeeze the life out of it. Now those three, I actually left them upside down underneath an extremely heavy plate of marble that I've got. But for the sake of the video, we'll just quickly... I've got a couple of acrylic blocks over there, so I'll just put it under that. So yeah, we'll need to do a bit of trimming, but that's fine. Right, I'm going to shove it under these blocks, and hopefully, while we cut the cover. Now, I happen to know they're 5.5 by 4 1/4, I think it was. So I'm just going to cut these to size. Which bit do I like? Let's have a bit of grunge. So the 4 1/4 is there. And then you decide which part of your thing you want, obviously. It will need trimming, but I'd rather cut it a bit big and trim it down, basically. So I think I like that end better. I think we'll go grunge again. 5.5. Okay, so it really goes through some gel prints, which, you know, if you've got loads, can be a bit of a blessing. Right, okay, it's probably, hopefully it's stuck enough. So yeah, way too big, but I'd rather they were too big than too small. Now to let's just trim what I remember. I don't know if you can see, got white edge here, so I just need to trim those down just ever so slightly. And then what I tend to do, actually I don't know if I will, because what I tend to do is go around with black ink. I think that one definitely needs a bit of a trim though, doesn't it? I've got a ruler here somewhere. There it is, with a metal edge. So I'm just going to skim off this piece. Hoping the lighting's okay. We got a storm about to hit the UK. I can't remember what it's called, but it's going to cause havoc apparently. So something to look forward to. I've battened down the hatches in the garden. Anything that could go flying off, I've kind of either put it in the shed or put a heavy weight on it. I'm going to leave that one because it's only just this smidgen here, so I'll get a bit of we'll do a bit of ink, we'll do a bit of fudging. All right, I am the queen of fudging. Nobody ever gets it perfect. I challenge anyone to get these lined up perfectly. I don't even think Budgie Coopson got them lined up perfectly, so I'm not going to beat myself up. So I say most of it is fine, and it's only me being super fussy that will sit and do this. Yeah, as I said in my first video, this is not my idea, okay? This is Budgie Coopson, and what a fantastic idea it was. Okay, so with the ink, I'm just going to come over the edges slightly, because I'm now going to cut the covers down a bit, and I don't want to see any gaps. Don't worry about the spine, because we've got some tape to go on the spine, which I'll show you in a moment. Right, that should be all the ink you need. Right then, covers. What should we have front? Might put that on the front, that on the back. I've got the words here. Again, they are gel prints. I need to trim that one down, and that's going to go on there. So, well, does it need a backing? No, it doesn't actually. Nope. Right, we'll save that bit. One of them I had to put a backing on because it was just disappearing. That one there. So yeah, I put a backing, you know, around it. I think the others are fine. So we do need a little bit more ink. Of course we do. Just makes it stand out. Now again, even on the covers, again they're not covered in anything, so you can actually doodle your heart's content on there as well. So right, let's get to gluing. Get right to your edges, because they're your most vulnerable spot. And I also do a combo with this as well. That's going to be the spine, so that'll be stuck down with tape very shortly. I prefer to go bigger and then trim down. You can feel the card because the scissors don't want to glide through, so okay. I thought I was finished with inking, but I forgot I always do this bit as well. It just frames it, makes it look finished to me. You know, you don't have to ink at all, but I like it framed. Right, let's just quickly do the back. So even your fugly gel prints can be used for these, because because if they're, you know, even if there's not a lot of pattern on there, you can still over stamp with your circles and your rubber stamps and things like that, and then just doodle on top as well. So yeah, it's a great God, I can't see this. It's a great way of making your own little art journal, basically, if you want to. There's no up and down on these pages, so I do want the grunge at the bottom, I think. I overestimated that one massively. Yeah, I've used a really thick card, well, 300 GSM mixed media card. If you just use paper, this is going to be, I was going to say easier, but you know, you'll be able to get a load. Yeah, you probably get 30 or 40 sheets of paper, but I'd say this is card. I mean, yeah, well, I don't know. I was going to say you'd have trouble. Yeah. Yeah, well, you could just keep going, I suppose. I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? You could stick all of those together and have a really nice big book. But these are just pocket doodles. So that's all I've, you know, was requested, asked to do, is just a pocket version, which is fine. Right, so for the spine, you can use gaffer tape, you can use whatever tape you've got. I happen to have this Tim Holtz tape. I picked it up cheap somewhere, and I was trying to think where I picked it up from, but he does these fabric tapes, basically. They are lovely, super sticky. These are the old ones, and they're quite a lot narrower, so yeah, so these newer ones, these are really thick, so, but they are nice, and they feel nice as well, and they are super sticky. But for life me, I just can't remember where I got them from, otherwise I would tell you. So I think that looks about right. Just cut it roughly to size. Obviously I try not to waste any of that because it ain't cheap, but make sure you've got the spine. Ask me how I know that. Sorry if my head gets in the way, I just need to hopefully get this on somewhat straight. You need to go about, what's that, ½ inch, if that. And what I do is I tend to roll it and then push it back onto the back. I have a better success like that. Otherwise it goes a little bit wrong sometimes. So just trim off the fabric. So you've seen the whole process. You saw me making the gel prints, and now you see me making the booklets. And yeah, one will be going to a new home. If anybody else is interested, I'll put them up on I don't know, Ko-fi or Etsy or somewhere. I'll put a link down below to where I've put them. Probably Ko-fi, actually, it's easier. It uses PayPal if you stay. Yeah, you just do it that way. I think down here. You could draw a fancy border around if you wanted. You could double mount it, as I say, I did on that one, because that, when I put it on there just to sort of hold it, it just it disappeared into the background. So yeah, so there we are. Pretty cool. look nice, don't they? Even, you know, like as a book on a bookshelf, they look cool. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to go. You have seen it, the whole process. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you make some. And if you don't want to make them, buy one off me. Right. I'm off. I'll see you later. Bye.